God, this anime sure is getting good. They've really picked up their action a lot in the last few episodes. Can't believe we're on the last episode already. God, they sure do have a lot of questions to answer and a lot of loose ends to tie up here in the last 10 minutes. Fuck! Okay, so I know we've all been here. You're getting really into an anime, it's getting better and better with each episode, and next thing you know, you're on the last episode, and what do you know? There's no season 2. Today, we're going over anime that straight gave us the middle finger, building up so much hype and questions in the first season, and then just going away. First off, it'd be much appreciated if everyone watching this video would go ahead and subscribe to Anime Dudes and throw a like at the vid. It really helps us know what we're doing is not totally pointless. Okay, first up is the very first anime I feel ever gave me the finger, Kaze No Stigma. The first half of season 1 is good, but not near as good as the second half, because by the time the second half comes around, we obviously know the characters a lot more, the action starts to pick up, and the overall story kicks in. In the last episode, our main character Kazuma comes face to face with Lapis, a girl who bears a very striking resemblance to Kazuma's deceased girlfriend, who was offered in a ritual to summon a demon. Lapis was created out of the remaining sentience of Sui Ling after she was offered. This episode ends with Kazuma and Ayano managing to stop Bernhardt's plans for summoning Belial, and Bernhardt and Lapis walking off with Kazuma asking Lapis what Sui Ling's final thoughts and feelings were. Anyway, this one ended with next to no questions answered, and it left me craving a season 2. Unfortunately, that's never gonna happen. Even so, this show remains one of my most favorites of all time. Aesthetica of a Rouge Hero is up next. Being spirited away to a world of magic, our main character Akatsuki manages to make it back to his world with the daughter of a dark lord he managed to kill, Miyu. Both of them enroll in a school that's designed to help people who return from this world to control their powers. After a bunch of hilarious school drama, ranking matches, and killing a huge-ass dragon, Akatsuki, Miyu, and a couple of their friends decide to go back to this world after realizing it's going through some real shit. Anyway, the series ends with them all walking through a portal to go back, and what do you know? We don't get to see what happens next. Alright, off to the next. Carnival really flips you the bird in my opinion. The story follows Nai, who is searching for someone extremely important to him, Karaku. He goes missing one day, and Nai attempts to hunt him down, although he gets captured by a Veruga and then rescued by his soon-to-be comrade Gareki. They soon come face-to-face with the defense organization, Circus. The series ends on its 13th episode with Nai and Gareki overcoming a fake Karaku, finding the real one in let's say bad shape, and Gareki vowing to join Circus someday, and at the very end of the episode, we see Karaku lying awake in a hospital bed. Now, the reason I feel Carnival really flips you the bird is because it just left so much unanswered, like, what was Nai and Karaku's connection? Is he good? Is he evil? Does Gareki join Circus? I will say, though, the good points of this series include amazing story potential, interesting characters, and just beautiful animation. The next one up is one of the most gory anime I've ever seen, and that's mostly because, well, blood's the source of their powers, Deadman Wonderland. After being framed for the murder of his entire class, Gangsta winds up at Deadman Wonderland, a prison theme park that raises money to help recover from a massive earthquake that sank 3/4 of Tokyo. But unbeknownst to the visitors, Deadman Wonderland holds a dark secret. Gangsta becomes a dead man, possessing a branch of sin giving him the ability to control his blood and use it as a weapon. After a bunch of violent fights, poisonings, and a lot of death, the series ends with some of Gangsta's friends escaping Deadman Wonderland and Gangsta choosing to stay. Towards the very end of Deadman Wonderland, I kept wanting and hoping we'd find out more about the Red Man, which is who Gangsta claims killed his entire class. But sadly, no, nothing. This is why I personally feel like Deadman Wonderland gave me the finger. Campione was a lot better of a show than I first thought it would be. Goto Kusanagi manages to kill a god and become a Campione, or God Slayer, being able to use all the powers of the god he took out. Kusanagi now fights to protect the world against gods who would threaten it, and he attracts more than a few troublesome female companions. Now, you could argue that the anime did have an ending because it did not leave much unanswered, but I know that the Campione anime did not cover the full manga, which is why it's getting an honorable mention on the list. Now, the last anime on this list is Gangsta. This one really got me because I enjoyed it a lot more than I thought I would. Warwick and Nicholas are both handymen that take on jobs that are too difficult for the police and mafia to handle, And I'm not going to give away many spoilers, or really any spoilers on this, because it is newer than all the other shows on the list. For this video, all you need to know basically is when the story started getting good, the animation studio Man Globe, who made the anime, shut down, leaving the Gangsta anime in limbo until another studio is both willing and able to pick up the title for a season 2. Well, there you have it, Anime Dude's list of anime that gave us the middle finger. Now, I know reading the manga would solve like 80% of the problems on this list, minus Kaze No Stigma, but personally, I'd rather watch than read. Thank you to all of our beautiful viewers and hopefully soon-to-be subscribers for tuning in, and we'll see you in the next one.